Well, because I had to install Fortnite to play Fortnite. Apparently, in that game, they you play your first like 5 games against bots or something to like trick you into thinking that you're cracked and making you want to play more. So I killed a bunch of bots, if that's what you're asking. I didn't kill a single actual human. Yeah. They think they're cute. That developer thinks they're being cute. They think they can outsmart your old grandpa here. He knows. He knows. If I get a kill, there's something very wrong with the game, the multiplayer shooter game that I fired up. I knew it was a bot. Do it. All right. Let's get the ball rolling. Can't tell if he sounds drunk or tired. I'm not drunk at all. No more alcohol. No more alcohol. Although, wait. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Once again, it is I, Vesper Noir, the resident scholar of the Adventures Guild Tempus and a member of HOLOSTARS English. Okay, let's get a couple things out of the way. I have once again moved the Outer Wild stream to 10 a.m. Yeah. Because I won't be able to stream it to 6. Well, I could stream it from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and then I just won't be able to stream it. So I don't want to do a 1-hour stream. I want to finish, like, enough. So I'll be streaming Outer Wilds at 10 a.m. And I'll make a tweet about it, and then I'll make a community post as well. But yeah. Woo! Drinking tea. I do still have Outer Wilds stuff left. What the heck? Why is it still loud? I have the DLC, which is like a 10 out of, like, it might be the best DLC that I've ever played. It's really good. It's really damn good. How was the Ollie 30? I embarrassed myself. Did you see me choke during the race? Astel Senpai, first place. Iofi Senpai, first place. And then I like choked. It was bad. I practiced the route. Over and over and over again, but I didn't practice the switch once. I should have practiced the switch, but I didn't practice that. We didn't practice that once. None of us were awake at the same time because Ollie Senpai did like a bunch of practices and I tried to show up as much as I could, but yeah. Oh man. What can you do? What can you do? Yeah, we have to do the 10 a.m. streams. Yeah. Oh, the tea is good. At least I had fun. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Moving around in that game made me want to play Apex a little bit, but apparently, like, the guys are like done. The guys are done with Apex, and they're playing like 2 or 3 other shooters. One of them being Fortnite. So, like, I tried to sleep at 10 p.m. so that I could get at least, like, 5 or 6 hours. 5 hours before, because we had to do, like, ready check at 3 a.m. So I tried to sleep at, like, 9:30, 10 p.m. Didn't get any sleep. And then at, like, 1:30 a.m., I was, like, glassy-eyed, veiny SpongeBob looking at the ceiling meme. And then I like got up and I was just like, all right, maybe I'll just look at the harmonies and like figure it out. So I was like getting up to like look at the harmonies and then like I was on Discord, right? And then I think they saw me on, like they saw me like go from offline to online. And the resident scholar, he did like a predator, right? He did the predator meme where he's like, Vesper, you son of a bitch, get in here. And I got into the chat and I was like, hey guys, and he's like, you couldn't sleep? It's like, yeah. So me, Dez, Bettel, and Flay started playing Fortnite. They were already playing Fortnite, and I had to download it, and I played with them. That game, dude. I don't understand it. Yeah, Dez did not sleep. None of them slept at all. Dude. Bettel was like, my blood feels cold. My blood feels cold. Do you guys ever get that? And we're like, no, dude. We're not lizard men. What the hell are you talking about? And he's like, my blood feels cold. I feel like I'm about to die. And it's like, what? What's wrong with you? Literally have no idea. It's insane. Scaly. He sounds like he's on the verge of death every day. He's pretty good at Fortnite, though. I'm not gonna lie. Kobo destroyed that man. You were supposed to beat them, not join them. Yeah, like while we were playing, Dez was like, it's too late, you've installed it now. It's too late, you've installed it now. I just need to find out your demonic name, and then I can summon you whenever I need you to, like, whenever I need a fourth for fork knife. He just needs to discover my demonic name, and then he can summon me, and I have to freaking play Fortnite with him whenever. Oh my god. Okay. Dez was using the Doom Guy fort skin on Fortnite, right? And then I called it Master Chief. And then they basically pummeled me to death with a bunch of bars of soap in burlap sacks. They like beat me to death, and then they brought me back to life. And they're like, that's what you get for calling Doom Guy Master Chief, you little idiot. You think you're a freaking gamer? That's like an extra 20 years of Fortnite for you. And I was like, God damn it. They actually did call me a fake gamer. I heard the words fake gamer multiple times as I was being beaten into submission. I'd rather die. First of all, how dare you? Listen, I know the difference between Doom Guy and Master Chief, but in my defense, I was very sleep deprived, and they were forcing me to play Fortnite, which means like my brain was like, you're drowning. You're drowning. You're dying from asphyxiation. Let's go ahead and like lower the activation rate of your neurons so that like maybe you're not gonna die. It set me up. Yeah. Are you gonna get any sleep today? That's a good question, Xenon. Let me think. Yeah, probably like a short Uzatsudan, and then I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna get some sleep. But we're here to have fun. I'm having fun chatting with you, even though I'm very tired right now. And I'm drinking water. Not water, tea. Delicious, delicious. Yo, Lefty, thank you very much for the super chat. He'll not let you sleep, he'll not let him get you with that. Good night, Gramps. It's a good race. Clicking the heart is fun. Is that a new option for your chat? Yeah, I've been looking at the chat, like the little hearts that are popping up at the bottom. I don't know what that is. I'm just assuming that my chat is cooking. Let it cook. Let it cook. Are you kids enjoying your Nintendos? Thank you, Marty. Thank you for the super chat. Mr. V, thank you for the super chat. Comment with the side effect of the Fortnites. It's an interesting game. One, I don't like Therpy. I don't like third player like shooters. I just don't. I don't like Therpy. I like Furpy, right? First person. Two, I get that it's like easier to get into, but I don't really like hit scan. I don't really like hit scan. Yeah, Therpy. That's what I call third player. Third player shooter, Therpy. That's just what a bunch of idiots that I like to watch streaming, that's what they call it. Yeah. Eris385, thank you very much for the super chat. How was it to meet more of the other HOLOLIVE members? How many of them did you get to talk to? Ollie did a great job with the tournament. Did I talk to anybody that I'd never talked to before? You know, like, what was, like, actually legendary? The waiting room for the boxing match was, like, chaotic. Was, like, incredibly chaotic. I've spoken with Iofi Senpai once or twice, I think. I'd already, like, spoken with Iofi Senpai, like, once or twice. Yeah. It, like, always blows my mind how insanely talented HOLOLIVE ID is. Like, every single one of them speaks 3 language minimum. Some of them speak more than 3 languages. All of them can sing. Most of them can do art. Like, they just do, like, everything. And then, like, some of them are, like, really good at, like, endurance game. It's just, like... It, like, blows my freaking mind how, like, every single one of them speaks 3 languages. Like... At a conversational level minimum. It's, like, crazy to me. Yeah, but can they crank that? I'm not gonna ask them. Yeah. It, like, is crazy. Yeah. Woo! GMbo, thank you very much for the super chat. 20 years Fortnite! Oh my god. And it's like, please, sir. Please, my brain cells can't survive that. You! You! Yeah. They were roasting me for... They were roasting me for the Fortnite. Not Fortnite. They were roasting me for the Soldier Boy, like... Man. At first it was just Flayon, and then immediate, like within the third refrain, the other 2 guys like jumped in and they were just like, Noir Vesper, you, and it's like Superman, that Superman, and it's like I hate. Felix Wolf, thank you very much for the super chat. Best be my D&D man. Our Tempest themed D&D session is still going. A museum filled with mimics. A druid killed a big mimic. The ranger is currently getting drowned in the pond by a mimic. One drank a potion from Magni. Good times. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen to the guy that drank the potion? I've seen it. Have you seen the animation? Have you seen the animation with Crony Senpai? Have you seen it? I have not, actually. Is it good? Did I miss it? What happened? Is that cracked animation? Okay. If it's a cranked that animation, I'm guessing the music is in there, which means like I should not listen to it on stream. I'll listen to it. Nothing personal, kid. Comma, thank you very much for being a member for 3 months. I'll check. Thank you for the animation if you're the one that made it. It's got the music later. Don't show it on stream. You know what? I'll watch it, and I think desktop audio is muted. I'll watch it. I'll watch it now. I'll watch it live and I'll give you my reaction, alright? Okay. That's like a really good thumbnail. That's a really good thumbnail. looking like a psycho. That's a really good thumbnail. Okay. Oh shit! Is that using... Wait. Oh my freaking god. Oh my god. Kill me. No. That's enough. Okay, we're done. Alright. Oh my god. That's a pretty good you, though. That's a pretty good... I was pretty drunk. Yeah. Watch till the end? Watch till the end? Okay. Alright. I admit that I admit that I couldn't watch till the end. Okay, fine. Watch till the very end? Okay. I'm gonna skip to the end though. The Gumby slide at the end. Did you see that Gumby slide? Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh man. The Gumby slide was like 10 out of 10. It's so good. All right, bye. Is that like the voice replicating thing? We were like warned about that. We were warned about that. The voice replicate. All right, bye. No, it's probably me. No? Okay, good. Okay. All right, bye. No, you said that. Oh, I know your profile picture. Super chat that. Garnett, thank you for the super chat. I love your profile picture. Nikki GZ, thank you for the super chat. Excited for the birthday merch, especially the tea set. Also, the ringtone pack is amazing. It makes getting spam calls 100 times more fun now. Which one did you use? Which one did you use? I made myself laugh as I was recording them because I did them all from like memory. I did them all from memory, and then I like Googled like what it actually sounded like. And I was like, off, but okay. The Skype one! Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty. The Skype one is like pretty funny. So if you guys want, I can, for future voice packs, I can take requests for like ringtones that you guys like. Those are the ones that that I remembered when I was using Nokia phones. Did you really make those noises? I did. It's pretty good. The MSN noise. I was thinking about doing the AOL instant messenger noises, but I was like, nobody's gonna. That's way too old. Espionage, the Lonely Island, ICQ noise. I would like shrivel into like. I would shrivel up and die. Gentle alarm clock. Let's go. Bring back the warning buttons from AIM. Oh man. Last Crusade shrivel up. Dude, I take the old AIM and ICQ noises. Okay. Okay. The crazy frog noise. What about the MP3 that comes bundled with Winamp? I think I've done it before on stream actually, but I'm like very tired, so I'm gonna do it again. you remember the bundled MP3 that comes with Winamp? Winamp! It really whips the llama's ass! You guys remember that? Apparently, Winamp really whips the llama's ass. I don't know. Oh, the Windows boot up noise. Oh, good shit. I legit never listened to that. Apparently, Winamp is still alive. I imagine, okay, if Winamp is alive and it's personified, I imagine it as being like Mr. House. I shouldn't, I mean, there's probably a statute of limitations on spoilers for video games, but we'll, if you know, you know, right? Winamp is Mr. House. Oh, Winamp VTuber? Oh my god. I went back and I watched parts of my River City Girls playthrough. the part where I was so tired and out of it that I started calling anybody with interesting colored hair a VTuber. That was a really interesting. It's just like, it's a VTuber. This town ain't big enough for the two of us, toots. Just started calling anybody with interesting hair. Yeah. And then I just like lost my mind every time I grabbed someone, and it's like, bro, that's normal. just throw them. Just press one button and throw them. I can't dash, I'm begging you. It's a VTuber, kill it. It's a VTuber, break its leg so it can't get away. Let him dash. Oh my god. Yeah, I texted my brother if he wanted to play video games with me, and he texted me back, lol, no. How are you, bro? Need anything? I didn't get you anything for your birthday. You need anything? I love my brother, but he's just like, lol, no. I mean, to be fair, like, he's got like a family and he's busy, right? Like, could you imagine, like, your life is over. You've got like a tiny little human where, like, if you look away, it's gonna like jam a fork into a socket and die, and you go to prison for like 15 years. To be fair, like, he has shit that he needs to take care of. So like I like my nieces. I like them. They're very near and dear to my heart. And they're like, they're my blood. So it's just like, you're a continuation of our bloodline. I would die for you, but no thank you for myself. Is that weird? I feel like happy knowing that my bloodline is going to continue and I don't need to be responsible for it. I'm just like, I'm just chilling. I'm just hanging out. I'll give them like the best gifts ever. Right? Vesper, you must continue the bloodline. No. No. The answer is no. No, I'm not going to give them spears. I'm going to give them BB guns. I'm going to give them BB guns because my brother, country music legend Jimmy Noir, remembers how much we loved getting BB guns and how quickly they got taken away. So it's going to be like it's going to be like an M. Night Shyamalan moment when he has to take away the BB guns from his kids, right? You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna get them like really, really high quality airsoft. I'm gonna get them like incredibly expensive and high quality, like just ridiculous. They're like, I can't give you the ages, but they're young. They're very young. They're still like very much like elementary school, right? And they get, could you imagine giving them an airsoft that an airsoft YouTuber would just, like his eyes would roll back in his sockets and he would do the Homer like drool, right? And then my brother's gonna have to take that away from them. My brother's gonna have to take that away from them and he's going to die on the inside. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna watch my brother die on the inside, having to be the guy that did what, cause we were little tykes and they took away our BB guns and we're like, Vesper, we'll never grow up to be like them. And it's like, yeah, they're mean, right? And then now he did grow up to be like them. He did. He absolutely did. And the one that the uncle that gave us the BB guns was the crazy Alaskan uncle. So I've turned into the crazy Alaskan uncle that gives the BB guns, and he's turned into the villain parent that takes them away. So good. So good and so tasty. I could make a webcomic out of it. I could make a really, really incredibly dramatic Korean webcomic out of it, right? Where our paths separate. It's like Naruto and Sasuke. One takes the path of good and one takes the path of evil, right? He should have gamed with me, exactly. I wouldn't have to do this to him if he just played video games with me instead of raising his children. Okay, the tea is kicking in. I'm gonna make some more tea. Can you guys give me 2 minutes? Not even 2 minutes. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I want to make some more tea. It's not gonna take that long. The question is who's good. I'm definitely the evil one. Let's be real. I'm the resident scholar of the Adventures Guild Tempus, and I am, with not a second's worth of hesitation, I'm the evil one. Make a flash animation instead. Okay. Ruben Ibarra, thank you very much for the super chat. Is it a different opportunity to make him eat his hat, or is it a different brother? Same brother. I only have one brother. Just the one. Just the one. He is kind of savage if you think about it. He's like, you're not a funny guy. I love you, you're my brother, but you're not a funny guy. I'll eat my hat if you can make 1,000 people laugh. Yeah. Country music legend, country music superstar Jimmy Noir. Yeah. You may remember him from such great hits as I Don't Give a Hoot Hoot. And I don't know why, because he never even played it. Well, you know, he played Pokemon Blue. He had Blue Eye Red. I want all of his songs to be like Pokemon related for some weird reason. I'm gonna fight that guy. Yeah. Wings of Hope, thank you for the super chat. I'm glad he's continuing the bloodline. Take these guns, baby bats. Rabid Mott, thank you for the super chat. Make a flash animation instead. Okay, I'll do it. Ruben, thank you for the super chat again. It reminds me of my younger brother said, I love you, man, but you're scary. Nobody thinks I'm scary. I'm just a little guy. All right, I'm gonna get tea real quick. Okay. All right, I'll do the be right back screen. All right. Okay, hold on. He hates us. Vesper, don't go. He hates us. Anyway. I'm back. And I love you guys, you freaking weirdos. Don't make me say that. He loves us. See, Ozymandias understands. The most based watchman understands. I was pouring boiling water on my thumb and I didn't notice. And I looked down at the thumb and I was just like, I still prefer this to Fortnite. No, you don't need to worry. I've been drinking tea since college, really. Like, I joined like the tea club. Tea club? Tea society? I don't even know what it's called. It's not a club. Just a bunch of people that got together and they drink like good tea. So like the nerves in my thumbs are like completely dead. Bro, could you imagine? Could you imagine if like college age Vesper was hanging out with like the girls from... I would get arrested. I would like absolutely get arrested. They'd be like this weird, fully adult man is like hanging out with a bunch of like high school girls. What? No. Absolutely not. Oh, the chat on my screen froze. Alright, give me a second. I know how to fix this. Hold on, hold on. I know how to fix it. There you go. It's fixed. It's fixed. It's fixed. Who just randomly says this? I apologize. Boar Nation broke chat. Who the hell starts his Zatsudan like this? What do I remember about that? They had like a little turtle. They had a little turtle with the pointy nose. I love that little bastard. Why did I call him a bastard? I'm unhinged. Turtle slander. I think his name was Tonchan. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you. Definitely very sleep deprived. Saku, thank you very much for the... Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Yay! Thank you. Nama Kemono. Thank you very much for the super chat. Are you really evil? I feel like you're more chaotic neutral, but I'm no expert at character alignments. I feel like I'm definitely lawful. I'm some variation of lawful. I hate breaking the rules. And I love getting clarification on like the parameters of what I can and cannot do. Lawful evil? Lawful evil? Waffle evil. Ooh woo. I'm waffle evil. You're only waffle evil if you say ooh woo before you, yeah. Excuse me. Stop. You are now imagining your grandpa say ooh woo. And speaking of baby voice, oh wow. That's like really cursed now that I'm thinking about it. Could you imagine your grandpa doing like a baby voice? Ooh woo. Oh, my thumb actually like kind of hurts. My body wasn't ready. Vesper, stop doing mental damage to yourself. I'm healing, man. Zatsudan like heal me because I get to air out like all the weirdness onto you guys, and then now it's like in your mind, and I sleep easy. I'm gonna sleep easy after the stream. Giamois, thank you very much for the super chat. He really is evil. Well, thank you then. The first thing I hear when I tune in is baby voice uwu. Never change. Damn you, Vesper Noir, I will remember this. True neutral with leaning towards lawful, I want to say. You do things you want to do with no particular discard. It's I think if I look at a rule or a law and I think it's not gonna inconvenience anyone if I break it, then I will break it without any hesitation. But yeah, I don't want to get other people in trouble. Attorney at music? That's a really good... I'm showing a non-VTuber watching friend the stream for the Waffle Evil. It's their first impression. Uh-oh. We've lost them. That one, that person is just gonna be like, yeah, no. Never gonna watch a VTuber. I apologize. They're just... It's just me. It has nothing to do with being a VTuber. That's kind of my thing. I went insane at some point. I'm scared. I'm looking at the responses. Okay. Yaksha, thank you very much for the Akasupa. Imagine reading a post, but over the course of it, the quality seems to deteriorate, and it gets worse and worse, where the sentence structure and grammar reverts to the point of utter nonsense. And you just don't want to read it anymore. And twas louder, is this over? Okay. I did it. I read it. Nope, muted. Oh, hold on. Archdark is still muted. All right. Archdark. All right. Archie. I finished. You can unmute, buddy. There's no way for Archie to tell, because I'm mute. Like if I say you can unmute now, they wouldn't unmute me, right? Okay. 68 mental damage. That's a lot of mental damage. That sounded like a Bond villain. I unmuted as you started typing. Oh. Duke, though. Okay. Thank you very much for the super chat. Break me, Sire OL. I love your OC with the big, like, I love your OC with the dumpy. I don't know if you've seen it, but I did a stream where I discussed like the plausible deniability of a dumpy that's like way too big, and it's like if you put a pencil on it, would it roll off? And if it still rolls off, then you have plausible deniability. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. That's just a normal dumpy, right? But if you put a pencil on it and it doesn't roll off, then it's like, yeah, it's too much. It's too thick. My dumpy is big like your heart. Thanks, sir. You should check out his art. It's pretty based. I don't think a pencil would roll off mine. Albert. That's not okay. I would have gotten in trouble for that. That's not okay. I am very sleep deprived. I was about to do a bit where I hit on him. And I was like, hey, what's up? But like that would not be okay. I would get in trouble for that. That's one thing that we were especially forbidden to do. It's too good. It's too good. Alvaro Diaz, thank you very much for the super chat. It's our duty as chat to absorb the waffle evil. You gotta do it. Doji, thank you very much for the super chat. This is the truly unhinged content that I followed you from the first place. Never changed, no OG. Thank you, thank you. I am just sleep deprived. It's just the way you hit on me before after a super chat. Thank you, Albert. Thank you, and I'm sorry. Duke, okay. Thank you for the super chat once again. The pencil would shoot out from the sheer pressure of my jumping right into your pocket. I don't know if you've watched Happy Gilmore, but I imagine it being like Happy Gilmore where he does a Subway commercial and he puts like a foot long onto a T and then he hits it with his driver and it flies like 280 yards into a guy's mouth. It's like that. Talk about a hole in one. Wink. Yeah. That's my favorite Adam Sandler movie. Let's not talk about Adam Sandler. Let's move on. Yaksha, thank you very much for the super chat once again. Do you still brush your teeth before streams or has the streamer brainwashed in? Okay. I did not brush my teeth. I did not shower today. I woke up at 9:45. I choked during the race. And then I went to sleep sag as hell. And then I woke up sag and I was like, uh-oh. I know. I didn't have enough time to shower or brush my teeth. Yeah. Please brush your teeth into the mic. UM8. Fuck. Thank you for the super chat. Best friend, my dude, I got trapped by Crony Senpai's reality marble or whatever that is. SOS, my dude, you're on your own, brother. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that with a 10-mile pole that also acts as a Klein bottle. No, thank you. You're on your own. I kind of feel like... Should I do it? Should I brush my teeth on live stream? I'm gonna disgust a non-zero amount of people. I'm gonna discuss maybe like anywhere from 10 to 200 people are just gonna be like, oh, that noise is very unpleasant, and then they're just like never gonna come back. First of all, I'm drinking like high-end tea, and it's gonna taste like garbage after I brush my teeth. Yeah, right there. Chicken adobo says no thanks, right? Like, it's just not good. Brush with a broom? Do I have a broom? Do I even have a broom in this apartment? I do. I have a little like brush and like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not a broom. It's like a brush and then like it like locks into a little shovel thingy. I wouldn't call it a broom. It's like a brush with a dustpan set. Yeah, I got one of those. That ain't it, brother. I do have a vacuum as well. I have a dustpan. Yeah. Woo! Ah, shit. Yaksha, thank you for the super chat. I now want to hear Vesper's opinion on the toothbrushing scene from Monogatari. It made me, like, very uncomfortable. Definitely like on a scale of 1 to 10, probably a 9. Yeah. It made me very uncomfortable. Which I think was the point. Which means like the artists that were in charge of like scripting that scenario and then they animated it and then they voiced it, they did their job, right? The point was for it to be like very uncomfortable to 95% of all humans on the planet. And then like that other 5%, you know the meme where it's like Survivor? You know the meme with Survivor, and then it's like 4 women being horrified, and then like one dude just like starts smiling with like the most evil look on his face. Is that meme? That's what that scene was designed to like elicit. It might be the 5%. I respect it. Do not look it up. Do not look it up. Dinoborg, do not look it up. Just don't. I am the 5%. Just don't. I beg you. Don't. Again. Jam, I lost the game. Once again, I lost the game. Thank you for the super chat. In fact, Araragi did that to make his sister feel uncomfortable because he didn't wonder me. Oh, that's kind of true. But man, I just looked it up. It's a great scene. Look it up. There's gonna be a civil war in my chat. Joining the 5%. I'm not looking it up. Good. Please don't look it up. Yeah, please don't. If I had a choice between forcing you to look up that scene or to read the Vaporeon copy pasta, I would rather you read the Vaporeon copy pasta. Think about that. Yeah, I know what that is. I'd rather play. No, actually, no. I would rather watch that scene on repeat than play Fortnite. Like if I had a choice between playing an hour of Fortnite or watching that scene on repeat for an hour, I would rather watch that scene on repeat for an hour. I would watch that scene sipping tea with my pinky out, and I would just be like, wonderful. Art. This is the pinnacle of anime. Des will remember that. He hates Fortnite. I actually hate Fortnite. Truly a Zatsudan of all time. No. Pinky, not Winky. I could have sworn Vesper circa 3 months ago was asking people to play Fortnite. I think that was a bit, if I recall. I think I did that as a bit. I'm pretty sure that was a bit. I think I did it because I was comparing it to Hunt, which is like actually a god tier game. Right? I do think I vaguely recall like trying to get people to play Fortnite, but I think it was because it was like being related. It was being compared to Hunt Showdown, which is like actually a god tier game that I would play. What is Hunt? Super Abro, sit down, pull up a chair and listen to your grandpa. Hunt Showdown is like an incredibly good shooter game. It's like you're in the deep south and there's like zombies and shit, and it's like kind of a battle royale, but not really. And then like you have to like kill demons and then steal their mojo and then get the hell out. Oh, so good. And then like there's like a like so good. Their mojo, yeah. You have to steal their mojo. I will not elaborate. I will not elaborate. Kind of battle royale, so like Fortnite. I watched Dan Giesling play like a ridiculous amount of Tarkov, and he calls it Tarky. So I refuse to acknowledge that it exists unless you call it Tarky. Okay? It was hilarious watching him play that game because he was very bad at it. And that game was full of a bunch of John Wicks. I freaking love Dan Giesling. He's so stupid. He's gonna get sent a clip of me calling him stupid and he's gonna hate me. I hate you. Don't you dare do that. I love him. With all of my heart, I love that person. There's no freaking way he's a VTuber. You're shitting me. I haven't been able to watch NLSS since I fell down the VTubing rabbit hole, which I did. Much like you degenerates, I fell down the VTubing rabbit hole, and then I dropped off the NLSS, and I heard they don't really do the NLSS anymore, which is heartbreaking, but yeah. I love everybody on NLSS. I got addicted to Project Zomboid because of you. You're welcome. You can't tell because I'm not 3D yet, but I gave you a salute. You're welcome. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to say your name. Okay, hold on. Diro Elsla Gwinar Molovictidenwinus Duenis. Thank you very much for the super chat. I can't prove it, but we said I'm not touching that in sync twice. Also, belated happy birthday. I missed the stream, but I saw the end of the karaoke. I'm sorry you had to go through that last song. I did it. An attempt was made. I am so sorry for butchering your name. I feel actual regret. Regret. I feel actual regret when I mispronounce a person's name. You. Anyways. For me, the most basic sign of respect and courtesy that you could show a person is by remembering their name, right? And by not like messing up their name. That's why whenever somebody does a bit where they like misremember someone's name on purpose, like I'm filled with rage. I'm filled with like intense rage. It's never on purpose if I mispronounce your name. I just wish the Vesties would take that away. It's never my intention. Yeah, Kobo does it as a bit and it's just like, oh no. She does it because it's legitimately funny, and she also does it to like hurt people like me, right? I'm like the tertiary target of that bit that she does, right? She knows. I'm tapping my forehead. Gamer girl bathwater. Is that the newest nickname for Camus Metal? Am I the only person that's nice to Bettle? He was getting roasted when we were playing Fortnite too. Am I like literally the only person that's nice to Bettle? That is like so sad. Alright, I should draw a meme where it's like, excuse me, he asked for no pickles. And then it's like Bettel in the back, and he's very quietly saying, "Actually, I asked for only pickles." Like in a very quiet voice, Bettel is like, "Actually, I asked for only pickles." Could you imagine a burger with like buns, no meat, no cheese, and it's just pickles? It's just a bun and like 200 grams of pickles, right? The McPickle. Bettel would totally like name, like in his mind canonically name his favorite sandwich, which is called the McPickle, and he would be like distressed when nobody knows what the fuck a McPickle is, right? Like he goes up to the cashier at a McDonald's, is like, "1 McPickle, please," and they'd be like, "What the hell is a McPickle?" And he would just be very distressed, and he would like he would be debating internally whether to describe to them in detail what a McPickle is or whether just to leave, right? The only one that's nice to Bettel. Okay, we're moving on. Okay, we're moving on. I'm sorry, Bettel. Vesper no longer counts as being nice to Bettel. Definitely not Kurogane Yuji. Thank you very much for the super chat. That dude may have gotten addicted to Project Zomboid because of you, because I'm the one that put in 130 hours into FTL in 1 week because of you. I've got 100% of the achievements too. I think you're... I don't think I got 100% of the achievements in FTL, and I've been playing that game since the beginning of time. I think that game came out in like 2013 or something. I don't think I've gotten all the achievements in that game. What the heck? Nama Kemono, thank you very much for the super chat. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet could let you live out your McPickle dreams. I don't know if I could play that game. I don't know if I could play that game. I fear change, right? It's too different. It's too different from the Pokemon games that I grew up with, and I fear change. Even if I had the permission still, even if I had them, I don't think I'd be able to play it. The core gameplay mechanic is too different from what I grew up with. The pickle sandwich killed me. Oh, another point where I got like, what 69 cents. The new Pokemon Coliseum, you did play it once. I did. I thought it was like charming and cool, and like at first I was like very much like, oh, this is like the Pokemon MMO of my dreams, right? Like the way that it looks and plays, and like you're running around. It's like the Pokemon MMO that I dreamed about when I was a lad. When I was playing Pokemon Battle for quarters in the schoolyard. God, did MMOs even exist back then? I don't even know. Like I had like a dream. Yeah. Paloma Carnival, thank you very much for the super chat. Is that a pigeon in your profile? Thanks for singing Crank That in your last karaoke stream. I don't remember laughing so much in a long time. Oh my god. What was my first MMO? Ultima Online. I didn't have an EverQuest account, but I did play that. FF11, I don't think it was my first MMO. I did play Ragnarok Online. You guys remember that? I think Ragnarok Online might have been my first. The first that like I got like addicted to. what I remember, like, losing brain cells to because I was just playing it too much. Like, the only way that you can play an MMO was Ragnarok Online in the beta test, Final Fantasy 11, and then World of Warcraft. And then after World of Warcraft, I kind of fell off, I think. Yeah. What did you play as an RO? That's a good question. Let me think. The majority of my career, I played Priest, I think. And then I made a Sage. I made a Sage for War of Imperium. I think for, like, item hunting, I had a Hunter. Yeah. I vaguely remember that. Alliance or Horde? Horde. I've played both, but Horde. Yeah. I played a Hunter, but I never got to Ranger because I couldn't be bothered. For Nomragon! I quit around the time when Transcendent classes came in. Yeah, I think that's around when I fell off too. Wait. No, I quit before then because I went from Ragnarok Online to Final Fantasy 11. And then I came back a little bit every time they updated it. But I think Transcendent was where I was just like, oh, okay. Alright. Oh no, everybody's fighting in chat. Burr. To that I say burr. No, not burr. Burr. B-U-R. Burr. What is burr? Space? I'm glad you asked that. You see, in World of Warcraft, there were two main factions called the Horde and the Alliance, and they did not share a common language. So if you were chatting globally as a Horde and an Alliance saw it, they wouldn't understand what you're talking about. There would be like a randomly generated like language, and you just would be incomprehensible. And then likewise on the other end, if you were Alliance and a Horde player came up and they started chatting, you wouldn't understand it either. Yeah. So burr is what a Horde player would see if an Alliance player typed LOL. If you typed LOL after ganking, can I say that word? Whatever. After, like, if you were leveling in Stranglethorn Vale and a level 55 Alliance rogue that just lost the roll on a Hand of Justice, and they were just like angry at the world, and they came to Stranglethorn Vale to like blow off some steam, and this level 55 rogue just backstabbed you for like 1,800 damage and just like instantly destroyed you, they would go LOL, and you would see burr. You get it? And on the other end, if you were an Alliance player that was taking the boat to Theramore, if you were an Alliance player taking the boat to Theramore, and right as the boat was gaining steam, an undead priest would come out and mind control you And before you could even react, they threw you off the boat into deep water where you would perish. And they said LOL as they were doing that to you. You would see that as keck. You would see that as keck. Yeah. So it's just like it's like incomprehensible, like ciphered code language, because they wanted to give you the feel of like not knowing what your enemy was saying because you didn't share a common language. Yeah. I was not that priest. I would never do that to anybody. I was what the old school players called a Care Bear. You know what a Care Bear is? I would see someone from the opposite faction and I would dance. I would dance to show them that I meant them no harm. And then I would gently pat them. Yeah. Man, I feel old listening to this. Oh my god. Did I already stream for an hour? I'm gonna love with you, besties. I told myself I didn't get enough sleep. I didn't get enough sleep. And I got like a long stream tomorrow, and I was like, I'll do 1 hour. I didn't even notice. What the heck? Let's do 2. Let's do 2 and we'll call it. Get some rest. Thank you. Saku, thank you so much. Let's do 2 hours and then I'll get some rest. I promise. I'll like immediately pass out. Before I pass out, I need to use up my HelloFresh like cooked food. I need to cook food because it's like piling up. They send me 4 a week and I'm up to like 6 now. It's like, oh no. I might need to cancel because they keep trying to get me to use my oven. And that just makes me uncomfy. The oven is for baked goods and prime rib. I don't want to cook a chicken breast in my oven. I just don't want to. For me, the oven is for like baked goods and a prime rib, which is also known as a standing rib roast. Yeah. Just microwave it. Baked chicken can be good. It did taste pretty good, but it's just like not the way that I do it. Blasphemy. Use an air fryer. Can you use an air fryer for the stuff that they try to get you to use the oven for? I don't actually know. I have an air fryer. I have like a pretty good one. How do you cook it then? I used to microwave chat AI. What? It's basically just a tiny oven. Huh. Shadow Skippy, thank you very much for the super chat. Us EVE Online players definitely know what a Care Bear is. I could never get into EVE Online because it was like beyond my comprehension. It was beyond my comprehension. I want to play Elite Dangerous. I want to play that game. I watched a streamer play Elite Dangerous, and there was like, it was like them like leaving a planet, and like something about like the visual effect of them like leaving the atmosphere, the leaving atmo of like a planet, it like hit me in the feel bladder. Like my emotions were just like, oh no, this is awakening something in me. And then I like that image of them like leaving the atmosphere of a planet, it made me want to be that like trucker lady from Cowboy Bebop. You know what I'm talking about? It made me want to be like that trucker lady from Cowboy Bebop. Elite Dangerous in VR is a transcendent experience. Oh. Okay. Elite Dangerous. I have to put that on there. Anasi Nivna, thank you very much for the super chat. Howdy, spent all day yesterday coding, and now my hands hurt like hell. Do you have any advice on how to make sure my hands don't feel that pain again? I'm an artist, so they're very valuable to me. I guess, like, stretch. There's, like, hand stretches. I guess they're, like, hand stretches. I don't know. Don't code? I mean, you gotta pay the bills somehow, right? You gotta pay the bills somehow. Ah! That reminds me. I splurged. Also, another thing that I completely forgot, because I'm, like, really sleep deprived. I got a super chat that asked me to get a scotch. It's like Craigalackie or something like that, right? I found it, and it's on the way. I don't know if it's the right one. No, I don't have it yet. It's being shipped. But I think it should arrive this week. And I'm gonna take a sip on live stream. I'm gonna sip it on live stream and stare pensively out of a window, right? Yeah. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. It's not the tungsten cube. No. Wait, what? Shazam777, thank you very much for the super chat. I was stabbed recently, and right when I got out of the hospital, YouTube recommended me your clip of when you got stabbed. Bro, VTubers are so relatable these days. That's incredible. That's insane. Not the fact that you got stabbed, because yeah, I mean, that happens. Me of all people. I of all people know that happens. It's incredible that YouTube just like somehow knew, right? Yeah. I flubbed the landing there because I'm like sleep deprived. Shazam, I feel like if I wasn't sleep deprived, I would have done that bit a lot better. But I formed the joke in my mind and I was like, this is gonna be funny. It's like the classic misdirect, right? The classic misdirect where like you think that I'm like, oh no, because of a certain way, but it's like the thing that you're not expecting. Yeah. Now you know that your stab story attracted at least one new viewer. I see that as an absolute win. Sage Sataran, thank you very much for the super chat. Hey Vesper, if you ever got into VR, would you want to play Demio? It's pretty much VR D&D. I don't know if I would. I don't know if. Would I like VR? I don't know. I don't know if I would like VR. I think what I know of VR is VR chat, and I have absolutely no desire to show you how I interact with people in real life, which is like sad. There's no other word. It's very sad. It's extremely sad. Bro. Sad solitaire. You know the meme where it's like there's a guy in a corner and he's like, they don't know I'm blank? And then everybody else is just like, we know and we don't care? That's me. Lick every figure for this alcohol. How did you know that? Oh, I told that story. Okay. Oh, man. I had like a mini panic attack. I was like, how do you know? Am I being doxxed? I was like, I told that story on stream. Okay, yeah. Oh. I am very sleep deprived. Oh, shit, I missed a super. I'm so sorry I missed one. I'm really sorry I missed it. It was not on purpose. I'm just... My eyes are burning right now. We're in your walls. Get out or pay rent, squatter. Okay. Go to sleep? No. To that, I do the Bugs Bunny no. I'm gonna give you guys 2 hours. You guys get 2 hours, alright? You're gonna get 2 hours of you talking to your deranged grandpa and you're gonna like it. Pak Puzzlecun, thank you very much for the super chat. Oh my god. No, it was just a bit. Don't worry about it. It's just a bit. Don't worry. Thank you though. I appreciate it. It's just a stupid bit because I'm sleep deprived. No, spiders, thank you for the super chat. Is that the Nick Cage meme, but it's Callie Senpai? That's insane. You're crazy. McNuggets, thank you very much for being a member for 2 months. You're good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's move on. Let's move on. Is it Adam Sandler? Oh, it is Adam Sandler. You're right. Yeah. There's a good Nick Cage one. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's a really good, like, Nick Cage reaction image, and he looks like absolutely unhinged. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? I should stop. We're just gonna grin wider than his actual face. And Nasty, thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much. Don't worry. All right, you know what? We're suspending rent. You guys can stay there for free. Don't worry. All right, it's fine. 1,000. Thank you for the super chat. We're suspending rent. Rent is suspended. You can stay there for free. You can stay there for free. Please just leave me alone between the hours of 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. That's Willis time. Okay? My only request is that you leave me alone and don't listen between the hours of 4 and 5 p.m. Okay? Okay? What time is it right now? It's 11:30-ish. Ginanois, thank you very much for the super chat. Just like me, for real, for real. Daniela Hurst. No. What are you doing between them times, my dudes? I'm reading my special comics. Oh my fuck. Oh no. Oh no. J4, thank you for the super chat. Zybel, thank you for the super chat. Leo, thank you for the super chat. Emilio Watsoff, thank you for the super chat. Oh no. No. Rent is suspended. You guys are good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh shit. Will Core, thank you for the super chat. I wish I could get your merch, but living in Europe sucks for Holo stuff. But at least I get to enjoy your streams, Grimes. Thank you for being there for the poor Europe bros. It's my pleasure to hang out with you guys. You guys are really fun to chat with. Everybody's really fun to chat with. It's just a really great community, but yeah. It's pretty good though, right? It's pretty good though. I think I'm proud. I'm proud that like Tempus as a group, we kind of filled it, right? From like pretty early all the way up until when like other people finally wake up. That's throwing shade into them. I'm sorry. Shut up. I'll shut up. I think we did a good job. I think so. Woo! Lork Frack, thank you very much for the super chat. If you're already inside their walls, thank you. Ernox, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you. Karasu, thank you very much for the super chat. Have you thought about how you'd like your hair to look in future outfits? Braid, ponytail, other? I kind of want the death flag, like, side tail braid. You know what I'm talking about? I kind of want, like, the death flag, like, hair. I think it would be funny. And now I'd make it into a bit. But also, heck yeah. Skullheart, thank you very much for the super chat. No. We're good. Waddle, thank you for the super chat. Dojinshi fun. Y'all ever try reading one of them dojinshis? I tell you what, it's pretty hecked up. Them dojinshis is pretty hecked up, but kind of interesting. Eris385, thank you again for the super chat. It reminds me of the Geico commercial where the family's house is haunted and they make a daily haunting set time. Verdandy, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you, Verdandy. Every end stream with that end ends with the scream. Done. I'll try to remember that. Courier, like, I'll try to remember that. Stop letting him cook, it's burnt. I don't like calling it burnt. I like to say that it's textured. There's texture to the dish, right? I should teach that to Bettel. Like, don't say that you burned your food. Say that you added texture to the food. It's more interesting texturally, right? Yeah, no? It's more textured. Big brain. It's making food more crispy. Exactly. Vesper, help! I've textured my house to the ground! That would be like the most interesting and low-key threat that we could like develop together as a group. As like a little in-joke. If somebody pisses you off, you squint at them. You squint like this. You squint at them and you go, you're acting awfully cocky for someone in texturing range. I suggest you either fix your attitude or get out of texturing range. Get textured. No name, thank you for the super chat. There's well done and there's perfection. KT, thank you for the super chat. Here's your rent money, thank you, but rent has been suspended. Don't worry about it. On a separate note, how did you start learning how to cook? What did you start with? That's a good question. Let me think about that. So I remember making Kraft mac and cheese as a kid. That's probably what I started with. I made my own mac and cheese. Did I go more complicated than that when I was in high school? I don't think so. I stayed at that level. What's your favorite thing to cook? That's also a good question. Let me answer them in order though. Let me think. I think I started cooking more seriously in college. I started cooking more seriously in college when I was at the academy because I was very poor. And I distinctly remember... I think I actually remember this. I had $20 for 1 week. I had $20 for 1 week, and I was just like, uh-oh. That's like 4 meals at best. So that's when I started cooking. Yeah. So pretty much just necessity, right? If I could try to sell it to the people that don't cook in chat right now, if I could try to sell it to you guys, I think cooking is a really easy and practical and functional way to understand the joys of creating things, right? I think cooking could lead you into like doing art, right? The act of creating something is a very unique joy that's like unconnected to like buying stuff or like playing something, right? Because you play a game, you play a sport, you go on a hike, you buy a TV, and those give you joy, but it's a completely different type of joy from creating something. Like, I made this, right? You're like the little otter that's like holding up a baby otter, and it's like, I made this, right? And like cooking is the gateway into that like endorphin hit. It's like a shot of endorphin straight into your brain when you finish making something, no matter how scuffed it is. Yeah. I like highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. It's good. 1,000. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, I think I've already. Thank everybody. I textured that bad boy. Even self-cooking could be expensive, but if you know what to do, what to buy, it can be super cheap. Yeah. For me, my go-to cheap meal is olive oil pasta. You can eat a week's worth of that for 20 bucks. Because it's just olive oil, pasta, garlic, and then salt and pepper. You can get a full meal and feel full for about like $1. For about $1, you're good to go. Imagine that. Oh, butter noodles is also like good. Yeah. But I think butter is like more expensive than like a bottle of olive oil, right? And like it has like, it can spoil after a while. But like a bottle of olive oil will just like stay there forever. You need protein too? It's true. It's true. Oh, rice and beans are good too. That's good. Fried rice is really good. I make a so-so fried rice. Just a little bit. Just so-so. My main weakness when I'm making fried rice is that I can't get the pan hot enough. Because where I live, my stove just doesn't have like the power to get it hot enough, right? The trick to good fried rice is like really high heat. Really, really high heat. Tech, thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much. My online friends and I just call it murder distance, not texture range. You only live an hour away. We're within murder distance. We should hang out. It's pretty good. I like that. Boob. Wonderful name. 10 out of 10. I recommend everyone master making fried rice because it's cheap and quick and easy and also tasty and cheap. Yeah, yeah. My issue with fried rice is this, right? Fried rice for me, like whenever I'm making fried rice, I always buy, because the whole point of fried rice is to get like leftover veggies, and it doesn't matter, you just throw it in there, right? But whenever I tell myself I'm gonna make fried rice, I very rarely use leftover meat. I very rarely use leftover veggies. I buy stuff. So my fried rice when I make it ends up being like pretty expensive. So for me, fried rice is not a desperation meal. It's like a full meal that I'm willing to like pay money for. Like I'll go to the grocery store and pay 15 bucks for the rest, like the material, the mats to make fried rice. Yeah. For me, the desperation meal is olive oil pasta. I distinctly remember eating a dented can of tuna in college. Dented cans of tuna were under $1. They were like 80 cents per can, but only the dented ones. And then I remember eating a dented can of tuna, like in the can with a fork. And then I just started meowing, sadly. Yeah. Meow. Meow. Yeah. That was me in college. Woo! Resident Scholar, everybody. The Resident Scholar. Dragon Form 3, thank you very much for the super chat. I use frozen veggies, they're cheaper. Yeah, frozen veggies are good. Frozen veggies are good. I use frozen peas, but I use fresh onions, fresh carrots, fresh garlic that I mince really, really fine. You gotta put garlic in fried rice. For me, I gotta. But the peas I use that are frozen, yeah. But I use onions, carrots, and garlic. And those are usually fresh. Always fresh onion, carrot, and garlic. Yeah. John Payne, thank you for the 79 pence. I don't even know what it's called. Super chat. I don't even know what to call it. You just said something really stupid. I don't know. Leave me alone. I'm tired. Come on, I'm just a little guy. I'm tired. Not even a quid. I do want to visit the UK one day. I want to try curry. I read an article that said that like the most common favorite dish in the UK is curry, which is interesting to me. So it's just like if that's their favorite dish, then they must like be really good at making it, right? Like really damn good at making it. Kingdom Zathers, thank you very much for the super chat. This food talk had me remember a question I wanted to ask. What's your comfort food? Curry, for sure. Curry is definitely my comfort food, and it has to be Japanese curry. Isn't English curry the worst? Is it? If it's the legit Indian curry, not the lame imitation. Huh, interesting. I see what you're typing, and I think it's hilarious, but I'm not going to repeat that on stream. That would definitely get me bonked. I see you and I appreciate your comment, but I will not be repeating that on stream out loud. Say it? No, I refuse. Slander. No. No. I will not. Do I have another comfort food that I like? Let me think. Japanese curry makes me comfortable. That's my camp food. Chili? Is chili my comfort food? Not really. Do I have a comfort food? Oh, like a sweet comfort food. I'm not really much of a sweets guy. I don't really like, I typically skip dessert at restaurants. Can you make a good pizza from scratch? Absolutely not. I do not trust myself to make a serviceable pizza. Pizza is also like a heat related thing, right? You need a really hot oven to make like a proper pizza, and I just don't have that. Yeah. It's all about like heat control for like a really good pizza, and I just don't have that. Quinn, thank you very much for the super chat. I love how you have 4 question marks after your name. Like, Quinn? Should I add that inflection, or is it like you have a surname, but it's like hasn't been revealed yet? Like it's integral to the plot, but the designer of real life has just decided like not to reveal it to us. Yo, Quinn from Sliders? Do you remember Sliders? Oh my god, that show. That show was wild as... Anyways, we're going to talk about Sliders after I thank the super chat. Give me a second. I usually don't watch chatting streams, but I always find you're so engaging and funny. Love your content. Keep up the hard work, Vesper. Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing my best. It's fun. Sliders. Let's go. Do you remember the zombie apocalypse episode of Sliders? That was my favorite episode of Sliders. It was so good. There was a zombie apocalypse episode, and it started with like a hippie. It started with like a hippie in like a motorhome, and he's like reading a book or something, and then there's like a loud generator outside, and the generator breaks down, and the lights go out, and then he's like, ah, and he gets eaten. Oh, such a good episode. Jinanwoys, thank you very much for the super chat once again. You have to beat 100-man melee to unlock their last name. You guys are at least 25 if you know about Sliders. It's not a time travel show exactly, Narek. It's a dimension traveling. It's actually kind of good. It's like a multiverse show. Yeah. Hiromagi, thank you very much for the super chat. Yago is looking to collaborate with American companies. Who would you like to represent? Any camping or spear companies? American companies that I would like to collab with. Lockheed Martin. No. We're going straight for Raytheon. We're going straight for Raytheon. No. No. Let me think. The easy one would be like REI. The easy one would be REI. Vesper about to get that Raid Shadow Legends perms. I heard they stopped like sponsoring people. So like that well dried up. I'm trying to think. Do you guys know SRAM? But here's the thing, like, yeah, I could get sponsored by SRAM and be like, I love SRAM. I love their group sets. They make good bicycle parts, but I'm like a Shimano fanboy, so it's just like it would just be fake. I feel like I wouldn't be able to. I mean, I have SRAM on like one of my bikes, right? But yeah, I'm like legitimately like a Shimano fanboy, so it's tough. It would be tough for me to. Yeah. No, I think if I like legitimately like if you could like Thanos snap and I had like like if I was collaborating with like an American brand or like a Western brand, I would want it to be like a meme, but also like, oh yeah, I could buy that, right? So let me think about that. I would want it to be like legitimately like people would hear and just be like, that's insane. But then afterwards they'd be like, yeah, okay. All right, I could buy something. No, not that. What if I did like a collab with like Hot Topic? Wouldn't that be like the stupidest thing ever? What if I did a collab with Hot Topic? That would just be insane. Right? That would be like the most insane like collab ever, but then you would just be like, I haven't been there. I haven't been there in a while. Is it still open? Let's go check it out. And then you would just go over there and check it out. See, that's like the mind bendy weird stuff that like I would do. Yeah. Right? Exactly. Wandervox. Like cuz the thing is like I could do like a collab with, I don't know, Penn, right? Penn is a fishing reel manufacturing company, right? I could do a collab with like Penn fishing reels because I like fishing. Everybody knows that, right? But at the end of the day, like I don't think any of you guys would actually go out and buy a Penn fishing reel. It just like wouldn't happen, right? But if I did a collab with Hot Topic, at first you would laugh at the old man. You would be like, ha, he's old. That's the joke. He's old. And then you would be like, I remember when I went to Hot Topic unironically. And then you would just go there to check it out and it would work. Right? I like Penn reels a lot, but I just don't think people would buy it. Snow Peak is a Japanese company. I love Snow Peak. I'm a Snow Peak fanboy, but that's a Japanese company. And we were talking about like Western companies, I believe, right? The joke is that he's the OG Hot Topic generation. Exactly. Jort's Fortitude, thank you very much for the super chat. Aside from the fact that you aren't Canadian, I think a Canadian Tire sponsorship would fit your whole vibe. Canadian Tire, I've heard, is like, they don't just sell tires, they sell everything, right? I've heard legends and rumors in hushed whispers about Canadian Tire. You go there and you buy everything but a tire. If you go to Canadian Tire and you buy a tire, the attendant at the front of the store would be like, what the fuck? I didn't know we sold tires. I've heard. Used to work there, can confirm. They would slap you if you tried to buy a tire. Ollie Magmoli, Thank you very much for the super chat. I want to see 4 gigantic Vespers projected onto the sides of Bass Pro Shops pyramid. That's another idea of like, that's another concept where it's just like, yeah, there you go. It's on brand. I would shop there, and it's like we're doing a collaboration, but at the end of the day, like I don't think it would like do its job and bring people there, right? And I think this is a very like immature way to think, and Dez would be like, oh, you're not even like a real person, you're like a baby, right? At the end of the day, if I work with somebody, I want to provide value to them, right? So if I don't think I would be able to like help them and help the people that I'm trying to get to like go to their shop, I would just be like, I don't think I would. Sorry, I don't think I could do it. But I totally want to get people to go to Hot Topic. I totally want to get people to go to Hot Topic because I fucking love it there, unironically. Jam, I lost the game. Thank you very much for the super chat. Scholastic, since you're a scholarship. I don't know if they're even... I know what you're talking about. The publishing company? Yeah. Tempus X Hot Topic. Hot Topic meetup. Let's go. Ah, good times. Vesper Noir spotted a local Scholastic book fair. Real. Kmart food court. Daddy Dagda, thank you very much for the super chat. Kmart food court. Let's all go get ices, right? Do you remember ices? They only have 2 flavors, blue and red. And you would think if you mix the 2 together, it would be purple, but it just turns into like this weird gray color, right? No shot. All right. Every vestie pile into my car. I'll go get you guys a small icy at the local Kmart. Stream's over. Get into the back of my car. Every single vestie that exists. I'll take you to Kmart and give you a small icy. I can't afford the big one because I would die. But yeah. Let's go to Kmart. Ices and Kmart pizza. Which is somehow... worse than school pizza. Garen Keeson, thank you very much for the super chat. Hi Vest, my fellow boomer prepper. I just turned 39. Congrats. Happy birthday. You made it. Maybe a sponsorship would be a fun boomer firearm company that sells a 1911 won 2 world wars. Get a Wonder 9, buddy. Not a 911 and 1911, yeah. Happy birthday. Ah, delicious. 2 world wars and 1 World Cup? Now I'm imagining like... I should watch more soccer. Bro, if you could win a World Cup with a 1911, I should watch more soccer. What? I should watch more football. Brazil, Brazil, Brazil. Dun, 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 dun. Could you imagine? It's like football. It's like a football match, but like everybody's running around with a Glock. Ariaga tu, Bariaga, Pizzozza. I'm gonna level with you. I'm gonna level with you, Brazilian vesties. I only know one thing about Brazil. The only thing that I know about Brazil is that there was a king of Brazil. That's like literally the only thing I know about it. There was a king of Brazil, and then the king of Portugal died, and the king of Brazil went back to Portugal and became the king of Portugal. That's like the only thing that I know. That's just it. Yeah. Emperor, my bad. I have difficulty like separating the two. Like I don't actually know what the difference is. That's like the only thing that I know. Yeah. Brazil still has a royal family? I didn't know that. Interesting, interesting. Extremely specific, but I'll take it. Gerthin, thank you very much for the super chat. Dang it, I got distracted. I wanted to share one of my favorite quote from Sliders. Rather confirms one's opinion that biology is what you do if you haven't got the maths for real science. Oh no. Oh no. What about the I don't know if it's true or not. This might be like a myth, but apparently Niels Bohr, when he was a college student and he was studying physics, Niels Bohr is like a huge in the world of physics. He's huge, right? But when he was studying physics, like his professor advised him not to study physics because he's like, it's done. We've basically figured out like everything we need to know about physics. I suggest going into biology because it's more exciting and new, and there's a lot of stuff that we don't know about biology. I think it's a myth, but I'm not sure whether it's true or not. I think it's a myth. That seems like insane to think about. That like Niels Bohr, like his professor tried to tell him not to study physics, which is like insane to me. Yeah. It might be a myth. Yeah. It just goes to show you that like that's the wrong way to approach science, right? It's like very arrogant to assume like me, the time that I was born right now is when we figured out everything there is to figure out about science. And everything that I learned at this point is completely accurate and is never going to change. And it's like, you sweet summer fool. In 100 years, like everything that you learned is going to be like, yeah, that was wrong. Can you believe we believe that? We're idiots. Like imagine trying to explain like subatomic particles to physicists in like the 1800s, right? They would just be like, what? Like imagine trying to like, yeah, like what? Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. A moment of clarity in the eye of the storm. Many fall in the face of chaos, but not this one. Not today. Gramps, it's almost 2 hours. Why don't we go for 3? Why don't we go for 3? IDK? I didn't hear no bell. I didn't hear no bell. Drake Phoenix, thank you very much for the super chat. Emperor refers to someone who rules or wants to rule over a number of nations under one banner. Also yodeled Yago recently. What? Miti Kozuki, thank you very much for the super chat. Biology scientist here. I need less competition. Please do not be competition. Stay in physics, please. I wanted to work with birds of prey when I grew up. I think I wanted to be an aerospace engineer, and then before that, or around the same time, I also wanted to be like some kind of biologist that worked with hawks, right? Birds of prey. Yeah. Raptors. Yeah. Are birds real though? They're not real. They're not real. Haka is not a bird of prey. Haka is not a bird of prey. An ornithologist. Yeah, that's what they were called. I remember that now. Orpheus, the professor's name? Albert Einstein. I thought they were contemporaries. They were not like... Yeah. And I read somewhere that they disliked each other. Madi, thank you very much for the super chat once again. Okay, Grandpa, time to go to bed. I know. Yishantan, thank you very much for the super chat. You're right. We only heard Niels Bohr. We didn't hear Nobel. Nobel. Sleep. Sleep. I heard on the grapevine. That the great Magni Dezmond is developing a potion that prevents you from sleeping ever again. I want you to I feel like you misheard what I said. I feel like you heard I said the great Magni Dezmond invented a potion that makes you not need to sleep. No. He invented a potion that makes you unable to sleep. You still need it, and you still feel the effects of not sleeping, but you just can't. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah. That's evil. Good stuff. Albert Scoot, thank you for the super chat. I mean, if you don't die from it, yeah. You should be studying. Thank you very much for the super chat. Should you not, perhaps not exactly, but there was indeed a sentiment in the early 1900s that physics had reached its peak with Newton's gravity model and Maxwell's electromagnetic theory, but then quantum mechanics and Einstein happened. Yep. I am not a physics major by any stretch of the imagination, but I do love it. I love, like, hearing about it. And it's cool, and I like it. Anti-melatonin. 2 hours, Vesper. You have to rest, right? I will rest. I will. Loud bell noise. You heard that? I didn't. Hikikomori. Space is cool. It is cool. Have you heard about quantum entanglement? Quantum entanglement I've heard in like video game stories, but I don't know what it actually is. Spice! Let the man continue. What if I just like fell asleep on stream and everybody just left? What if I just like put my head down right here and like fell asleep? What if I just did that? We'd probably stay. Okay, then I have to end it. I don't want you guys to... No. I know exactly what I would do if I fell asleep, because I do talk in my sleep. I know exactly what I would say, because it got stuck in my head. Some absolute psychopath, probably a combination of a Vesti and a Magmite, suggested a company for a sponsorship, and it made me die on the inside because I know what company, and it's just like, oh no. And then I'll say the company name while I'm asleep, and then I'll get fired. Like an absolute psychopath suggested like the worst. There you go, I see it again. You psycho. You guys are insane. I'm not gonna say that. I have over 80 IQ still, even when I'm sleep deprived. I'm not gonna say that out loud. I'm not gonna say that out loud. You guys are insane. Are you sure of that number? Oh, I got roasted. Okay. Have you ever slept in a comment? Averos Muchos, thank you very much for the super chat. No comment. No comment. Ginanois, thank you for the super chat once again. Finally caught a Vesper stream. You spent 2 hours talking about weapons and fell asleep on stream. Great entertainer. Chat is a reflection of the streamer. Thank you, Zero. Nama Kemono, thank you again for the super chat. If you fell asleep on stream, I'm sure one or more of the Tempest boys would end up shoutcasting your stream like an esport. Oh, they would totally do that. They would totally do that. Woo! Oh. Woo! Man. Brazil Lauren fell asleep. Vesper, I'm gonna grab you and shake you like a hamster. Get some sleep. I'm too big. I'm too big to be shaken. Detroit, become unshakable. I can't be shook. I can't be shook. You're pretty small on my screen right now. Drake Phoenix, thank you very much for the super chat. Reminds me of the time I was trying to describe a dragon breathing fire to my writer's workshop. It's a workshop of teens. It went about as well as you can expect. Oh, my back. Okay. Let me think about it. Hold on, hold on. Everybody, let's think about this logically, right? If I fall asleep right now, I'm gonna wake up at around like 9 p.m. And if I wake up at 9, hold on, Sushi, hold on, okay? If I fall asleep right now, I'll wake up around 9 p.m. I'm just telling you guys right now, 9 p.m. is prime Fortnite hours for the boys. That's when they play Fortnite. If I fall asleep right now, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna fall into the Fortnite like pit. Think about that. I must avoid that at all costs. Anything but Fortnite. I'll play Hello Kitty Island Adventure instead of Fortnite. Please, I beg you. Actually, it sounds pretty base. Let's go try to get perms for Hello Kitty Island. Is that a real game or is that just a bit on South Park? Is that like an actual game? There's no way Hello Kitty Island Adventure is an actual game. It is? Okay, we're gonna request perms. See, that's how you know I'm sleep deprived, because it's like, we should not talk about that. It's just not a good thing. Not for anybody, not for us, not for you. But I don't care, and I'm gonna request it. Hello, Flay. You'll never touch Fortnite. No, they know I was playing. I told them we were playing Fortnite before our Apex stream, the collab, Apex tournament. And then I mistook Doom Guy for Master Chief, and you guys all beat the shit out of me with bars of soap in a burlap sack. Yeah. I told them about that. Tell them your secret love for it. Yeah. How could you? You're a boomer. I mean, I wasn't fully awake. And I was definitely a little bit stressed. We'll be real. I wasn't like, my brain... If I had to describe my brain, it's definitely like really peaky. I have a peaky brain, which means like my brain can operate at a surprisingly high level when I'm in the zone, but if you shake me like a little bit, then like it just goes like completely off the rails. Do you guys similar? Like incredibly, I like, not to toot my own horn, but I do think that like I can be an incredibly effective person when I'm like left to my own devices and given all the tools that I need to do what I need to do, but I get rattled really easily. And then I just start like shouting gibberish, right? Yeah. No, that was me bluffing, Aether. I am the most shakeable. Actually, I am the second most shakeable person in Tempest. I think Bettle is more shakeable than I am. But until Vanguard came back, I was the most shakeable person in, like, is just, yeah. Meta, thank you very much for the super chat. As someone who gets serious anxiety from multiplayer FPS games, I can relate. Yo, the Q anxiety is real, right? You and Bettle have a shake-off. That would be funny. That would actually be funny. It could be like a community-oriented thing, right? But the problem is, I don't think we would be able to get people to like vet it, right? It would be funny if there was like, you know, interviews. I'm thinking like last week of February, first week of March. What do you guys think? We have to schedule it, and we're gonna start with the debut order, but like whenever the new guys are like ready, I'm thinking like last week of February, first week of March, something like that. But if they're busy, right? Have you noticed they've been like going hard? I've been going real damn hard. I'm like a little worried. Yeah. They're all really hard working. So I do think that like if they're gonna take it easy for a month, which they totally deserve, then I don't want to push them to, you know, yeah. The answer is Magni. So, you know, no promises. It's just gonna happen when it's gonna happen, but that's what I was thinking. You know how that like absolute troll Dez described Valheim? We were like playing Fortnite and he's like, play Valheim with us. I'm no longer asking. And then I was like, no. And he's like, come on. He immediately switched from like threatening to like wheedling, right? He immediately, like on a dime, he was like threatening me, and then he was just like, oh, come on, play Valheim. It's like Minecraft, but based. It's like, do not besmirch Minecraft, the greatest game of all time. Minecraft is plenty based, thank you very much. Yeah. Wait, it has spears? I'll think about it. You sold it to me in a way that Dez could never. Consider this, Valheim has spears and boars. I might have to... Magni's juicy toes. Woo! There's a lot to unpack there. Hold on a second. Skullheart, thank you very much for the super chat. You might have sold it to me. I'll look into it. I'll look into it. Okay, I think that's enough streaming for today. I did not want to think about Magni's juicy toes. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I think we're good. I think I'm okay. Tell me, are any of the boys streaming right now? Are any of the boys streaming? Can we get like a cheeky redirect? Any of the boys? Are any of the boys streaming? Probably not Flay, because Flay was hanging out with us. Estelle Senpai? Ooh, baby. Wait, Flay on what? Battle in 2 hours, Flay on in 6 hours. Estelle Senpai. Okay. Let's go ahead and hang out with Estelle Senpai, okay? Is Altair streaming? Well then, we can redirect into Altair if he's streaming, but... Where? When does Altair start? What do we got? I did this. The concept of a juicy toe disgusts me because it implies that like you bit into it to verify that it was indeed juicy, right? That's insane. You are absolutely unhinged, and you would be a welcome addition to Tempest. If you need a letter of I can't say that. That's exactly the kind of insanity that we need in the guild. Okay. We're gonna redirect into Estelle Senpai, who's playing Apex Legends. Everybody, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I need to sleep. I feel like I'm dying. I feel like... Okay. Everybody that was desperately trying to get me to sleep, thank Magni's juicy toes. If you thank Magni's... Alright, you know what? You at Magni Dezmond and thank his... Not him, his juicy toes, okay? You at the great Magni Dezmond and you thank his juicy toes. Not him, his toes. The beans, alright? Okay. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Good night. Good night.